Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you all how to make a model airport. Let's go. So to begin, let's hop over to Google Earth. So here we are in Google Earth, and what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be zooming in on random airports around the world. So as you can see me doing here, I'm zooming in on London's Heathrow Airport. And just take a look and see how it looks. So as you can see here, the terminals in London Heathrow are very, very complicated. So it's going to be hard for you to 3D print that. That's why I personally didn't choose it, London Heathrow. So now I'm switching to Paris's Charles de Gaulle Airport in Europe. So another reason why I don't recommend doing Paris's Charles de Gaulle Airport is, again, the terminals are very complicated and it's a lot of space consuming. So I don't recommend doing Charles de Gaulle. And for me, it's also hard for me to get Air France aircraft where I live. So I'm not going to do it because it's difficult for me to get the planes for the airport. So now as you can see here, I'm zooming in on JFK Airport. JFK, it's a massive airport, but the intersecting runways, again, makes it more difficult for me to make because it requires more wood and it's just overall more difficult. So I settled on the airport LAX, Los Angeles International Airport. The terminals aren't too complicated and there's no intersecting runways, and it overall should be a pretty simple airport to build. So as you can see here, I'm just looking over the whole airport, just seeing how it looks, and yeah. So I've decided for this airport, I'm only going to be doing the Delta terminal, the United terminal, the American Airlines terminal, the Alaska terminal, and the Tom Bradley International terminal. So right now what I'm doing is I'm just measuring out different things. So like any dimensions that I need, that's what I'm doing right now. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Just continue doing this and to start building. So after the Google Earth, I recommend making an airport plan. This way you can feel the gist of things and take a look at the layout, essentially. So now it's time to get to painting. So the first things that you will need are base paint. So the base paints that I used in this are called Silvermine, which I got from Home Depot, link in the description, and Flint Grey, which I also got at Home Depot, link in the description. You'll need frog tape, which doesn't allow for any bleeding. You'll also need paintbrushes or rollers or something for you to paint with. So now the last main important material that you will need is wood. I recommend using 1/4 inch MDF board, which I got at Home Depot too. Link in the description. I bought 2 MDF boards. So one of them is 2 feet by 4 feet. And I bought another one of them and I cut it in half. So now here's a time lapse of me painting these boards. Let's go. Now, if your paint has primer in it or the wood that you're using has primer on it, I recommend only doing 1 coat of paint. But if you don't have primer, I recommend at least 2, maybe 3 coats. Next, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting frog tape on anywhere that we don't want to mask. Next, we're going to put frog tape down to mask up any area where we don't want any paint. Then we're going to take our roller and paint over with our second color. For me, that's going to be Flint Grey, but that just depends on the colors that you're using. Obviously, you're going to be doing this step after you do the 1 or 2 coats of paint. Okay, that's all for this episode. I would really like it if you liked and subscribed to my YouTube channel. That way you can help our channel grow. Thank you. I'm so excited for the future of LAX Airport. In the next episode, we will be covering the airport markings. So that's the gates, the taxiway lines, and basically everything else that you will need. See you in the next episode of this series of how to build a model airport. Bye.